So now it is that your girl's recording. Let's go ahead. Let's jump into this next damn reaction, shall we? Now, Brandon DTM, shout outs to you. When the lizard pulled up on Spider-Man at school begging for the smoke. Well, all right, y'all. Let's go ahead. Let's get into this.
I bet. So the scene opens up and Peter is walking down the street until his spider senses start going off. Something ain't right, and Peter peeps some lizards going into the subway sewers. The camera cuts to a newspaper ad talking about a reward for proof of the big ass lizard running loose all over New York. And you know my dog Peter a hustler. He ain't never turning down an easy bag. So bro suits up and enters the sewer in the coolest way possible. And contrary to everyone else's opinion, I absolutely love this Spider-Man suit.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna cap. I ain't even gonna cap. I first watching with Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man. At first I was like, you know what it was? Because like I said, I've said this before, it's a color scheming issue. It was aesthetically dark with this. If they had fixed it and made it a little bit more brighter and like catching onto the eye a little bit more, I probably would have ended up being like, you know what, I would have liked this. But it was a lot darker wise of like all the three Spider-Mans. So, you know, but it's not to say it is that I don't like the movies, because he was cool. I fuck with it.
I have zero clue as to why I love this suit so much. Maybe it's nostalgia, but I just love how cool this shit looks. When I was a kid, I did not give a damn about this comic accurate bullshit like I do now. I just wanted the suit to look drippy, that's all. Dr. Connors is bugging off the lizard juice running test on himself, and gang, you know better than a junkie off the street. You just got a fancy piece of paper called a degree. If he wasn't a scientist, this motherfucker will be on the side of the road doing something strange for some change. I'm already knowing. Meanwhile, Spider-Man is setting up this big ass web to get Dr. Connors' location, which is WIQ. The mad scientist is getting ready for his next Ozempic shot, out here looking like FaZe Lacey. And this nigga ups the dosage. Getting ready for his next Ozempic shot, out here looking like FaZe Lacey.
Damn. Well. Damn.
And this nigga ups the dosage to 200 milligrams. Any of my medical field subscribers out here, let me know if that's a lot, because it sounds like a lot. And then he just slaps the cam away like, bro, it has a fucking off button. Now you need a new camera because you want to be a pendejo. Peter got the camera.
That is honestly...
It has a fucking off button. Now you need...
As somebody it is, as a photographer first, I would never wish this upon anybody. There's a few things in life it is that I would never wish upon, but this, by far, oh, this is like a camera curse. I don't even know how it is you managed to break through all this. Oh, cameras are expensive as hell. And then not only you broke the lens, you broke the body of the camera. Like, I mean, you shattered through it. Oh my God. Oh. But then again, it's a Nikon D200, so you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Not shitting on anybody that uses Nikon. My dad uses Nikon. Oh, crazy. But I still, even just based off of the brand itself, I still, ooh, this is bad luck. Let me get off of this.
Need a new camera because you want to be a pendejo. Peter got the camera set up to get the flicks, and my man's is cool and playing games on his phone. And holy nostalgia, y'all remember this shit? Peter's spider senses goes off, and now he's on go waiting for shit to pop off. Turns out it's a bunch of lizards, but they seem to be heading into one specific direction. Surely this gotta be where Dr. Connors is at, right? Peter agrees with me, so he goes to investigate, and we see the lizard's tail, and this nigga jump scares Peter, and he's got him by the throat, choking him out. But as if that wasn't enough, he grows his nasty ass nails longer and decides to scratch the fit. And I just know it'd be a pain in the ass to sew that shit back together. Peter gotta have a seamstress on speed dial, because imagine getting your ass whooped and going back to the crib sewing your fit back together after it got messed up over and over again. I'd be highly upset. The lizard goes to take off the mask, but just like Rey Mysterio, Peter ain't gonna let that slide, hitting him with a right hook, sending them both into the water. Peter kicks him in the face and is desperately swimming away. Good thing this ain't Miles, because he'd be cooked. Peter tries to use his webs underwater.
Wow. Okay. All right. You ain't had to do that. You did not have to do that, Stray. That is insane.
Like a fucking idiot, and peep how this nigga is moving. Oh hell no, I'd be terrified. This nigga got home field advantage. Seeing this when I was a little kid was more than enough to add to my fear of the ocean. Like, I know how to swim. I know how to swim very well. I'm just not fucking with the shit that's in the ocean. I'm the type of guy that the second I step into the ocean, with my luck, the megalodon will all of a sudden wake up and I will be his first victim. I am not taking that risk. Pools over beaches every single time, bro. Peter manages to get away in the...
I mean, hey, listen, you still got to deal with some weird stuff within the pools anyway, because I don't know why people do this, but for y'all that like to urinate in pools, I really just can't stand y'all. Because why would you do that? You know, that's kind of a reason why it is that I've stayed away from pools. But I could get people's fear of the ocean. I really do. I really do. Like, you can't necessarily, if you go too far, you can't necessarily get a handle of like the waves and stuff like that. The current alone can pull you, and where it is, it could get very dangerous. So you do want to make sure that you're taking the safe protocols when it is you are swimming in the ocean. But most importantly, there's things it is by the shore, in the water, you know, even in, like, the shallow ends of the water, that, like, all different types of sea critters, bro. Like, you're not safe. They're even in the sand. I've showed you. I don't want, for all my people that's watching, I do not want to instill some fear into y'all. But the ocean is scary. I get it. Even for me, you know what I mean? And I'm a mermaid, and I'm saying this, you know? So I get it. I definitely get it. I understand.
The lizard is pissed, finally realizing there was a camera there the whole time. So he grabs it, and we see that Peter's stupid ass forgot to take his government.
I forgot that he forgot. I forgot. This nigga. Oh, man. I forgot. Why would you have this property of Peter Parker? Come on, man.
Off the camera, and it's GG's. Dr. Connors knows that you're Spider-Man now. In big ass fucking lettering, property of Peter Parker. That shit is bigger than some of the buttons on the camera. Like, bro, what are you doing?
Right.
Even my overthinking ass would have took my name off the camera, just in case someone got a hold of it and saw my super up close, not at all suspicious pictures of Spider-Man. Like, how the fuck did you get this shot of Spider-Man mid-swing 300 feet in the air? These people aren't asking the important questions for real. We cut to a shot of the school, and you know, it's your regular Wednesday. They had pizza.
I've said this before. I've said this in a couple of videos that I've reacted to. How, like, nobody thought about this. It was just like, yo, how are you getting these photos? Nah. Hold on. Wait a minute. How you getting these things? This is at the side of a building. This gotta be well over like 300, 500 feet up in the air. How are you getting this? You can't tell me you propped the camera up like that. How'd you get in the building? How did you do that? It's like, hey, listen, like, James, it's okay. No, it's not okay. It's okay. He got some explaining to do. How do you get these damn pictures, man? Hey, listen, magic can't save it. Magic can't save it. Some stuff I'm just, you know, AI.
Pizza for lunch, early dismissal at 1:30, you know, the regular stuff. Well, at least until there was a fucking Shaquille O'Neal sized lizard busting through the toilet in the bathroom. Like, look at Peter's face. He's mad as fuck that he gotta deal with this bullshit now. Gwen ass.
See, this is another thing. It's
like,
just,
look at Peter.
Everything about this within this scene, I know it is. I'm nitpicking. I'm sorry, y'all, but it's dark. It is very. Oh my god. Get the contrast and brighten all this up. You know what I mean? I get it. And even just like the fact of like, this is a darker gray. Well, not darker gray, but it looks very dark. Everything in this is dark. Like, there's not a single bright catching of eye, red, yellow. There's nothing in this scene by itself that's like, okay, yeah, you know. Maybe it's just it's a photographer or like filmer in me that's being nitpicky. But golly, I see why it is I did not watch this in the beginning.
Peter's face. He's mad as
Yeah,
fuck that
color
he gotta
correction,
deal
yeah.
with this bullshit now. Gwen ass had open crib and my boy was about to go beat the Doonies down, but not anymore. Now he has to fight a big ass radioactive man lizard thing. Everyone starts running away and the lizard looks right at Peter. And tell me why this nigga got an immaculate ass jawline. Shit so sharp it could cut fucking diamonds. Peter starts running at the lizard, weaving a hit and tripping him up. Stupid ass nigga got a chichon the size of a softball on his head now. Peter jumps on him feeling cocky and instantly starts getting manhandled, getting thrown through a wall. Had his ass sliding on his back with his legs in the air. Hey, yo. Lizard pins him to the ground with his foot and Jesus Christ, yo ass need a trim ASAP. Those are not nails, bitch. Those are talons. Peter weaves a left and grabs a stool, throwing it at his ass, and it does not do a goddamn thing. He dodges another right and peeps his book bag, grabbing it, and gets absolutely launched into the next room. Like, god damn. Spider-Man's like what, 6 foot, maybe 200 pounds? How the fuck did he make a hole this goddamn big? Someone explain it to me, please. Connors literally grabs 2 random things, making a grenade in the chemistry lab in 2 seconds. This is the crazy New York education system for you. Random ingredients for a bomb just chilling in the classroom. Spider-Man pops out.
That's not always the case. That's not always the case. I gotta say something because I'm from New York. That's not always the case. It shouldn't be out accessible like that anyway, but you know, it's a movie, you know.
Of the smoke pulling 2 light fixtures, causing a distraction. Got Lizard's head on a swivel. Peter jumps on him and is controlling him like a horse with his webs until he gets slammed into the lockers. After getting the wind knocked out of his body, Peter recovers and avoids getting turned into spider noodles, landing on the ceiling.
Sorry, I cringed. Oh, I didn't like that. Why, Brandon? God damn it! Why did you have to put a picture of a real spider in? Like, come on, gang! Like, I like Spider-Man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the hero, bro. Stop putting this 8-legged freaking thing in here. Ooh.
Bro's trying to politic with Connors, but he ain't trying to hear none of that and starts climbing on the ceiling as well, and this is actually horrifying. They both fall to the floor and
what's wrong with spiders? I'm an arachnophobia, gang.
Peter webs up his hand to a locker, which is a smart play, until this nigga turned it into a big ass shank. And look at his face. This big dumbass lizard didn't even mean to do that shit. Peter does a bunch of backflips, dodging the attacks, and hits this super clean sliding dodge right here and strikes a pose. Like, how could people not like this Spider-Man? He's cool as hell. Lizard forgot to brush his teeth this morning, so Peter does us all a favor and webs his mouth shut. And thank God, now I can finally breathe. I know his breath smelled like sewer water and radioactive rats. Shit is crazy. Peter weaves a tail slap and catches it on the second attack, but gets slapped against the wall over and over until the lizard flings him through some doors, and Spider-Man was holding onto his tail so hard he rips it off his body on accident. Like, bro, why is it still moving, bro? Ew. Oh my god, I'm actually going to throw up. I'm gonna save y'all the nastiness because I know y'all be eating while watching my videos. Love y'all, by the way. Appreciate you. The lizard basically just grew his tail back in the absolute nastiest way possible. Why did the director think it was a good idea to get an up-close shot on it too? Like, bro, what are you doing? Peter launches himself at Doc but gets his head palmed like a basketball, slamming it into the glass. Great, now you have mashed potato for brains. Welcome to the CTE Hall of Fame with Chris Benoit, Antonio Brown, Aaron Hernandez, and Chandler Jones. And here comes
nasty work.
Wifey with the clutch distraction, smacking lizard with a trophy. And nah, shawty a ride or die, I gotta respect it. I may not fuck with the other Gwen in Spider-Verse, but this Gwen right here, I'll fuck with her.
That I've talked about that Gwen. I still am not rocking with her until it is the new Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, you know what I'm saying? That one, until it is that we finally get that one. I ain't really rocking with that Gwen. It's the Amazing Spider-Man Gwen for me. It's always gonna be the Amazing Spider-Man Gwen. R.I.P. to the GOAT, bro.
Her, she cool people. That's love right there, yo. I wish I could find somebody like that, willing to fight a big ass lizard to save my life. Oh my god, he found him a keeper. The lizard is hot and puts his hand up to a lady, talking about these claws rated E for everyone. Straight Chris Brown and Randy Orton timing. And I know some of y'all are confused with that second reference. Only the real ones gonna get it. And Peter is not gonna let him touch wifey, so he stops him and wraps around lizard like a spider. And this is the fucking coolest thing I've ever seen in a Spider-Man movie right here. I have never seen Toby Spider-Man or Tom Holland Spider-Man do something like this. This was a fine little detail, I can't even lie. Peter continues webbing up Lizard and peep the no-look web to the trophy, bringing Bay over. This motherfucker got game right here. He throws the trophy out the window and brings Shawty in close and flings her out the window, webbing her to the building, so she's basically swinging right now. Thank God this is the first movie and not the second one, because that one did not turn out so well for you, gang. Lizard breaks out the...
Why'd you gotta bring that up? You didn't have to. Oh no, you didn't have to do that. Cause I was gonna let it rock. I was about to be like, hey, you shouldn't have, you know, you was a little aggressive with your swings, gang. You know, but you didn't have to give us the reminder of that, bro. You didn't have to do that.
Webs, and Peter drops this line right here.
Uh-oh. Somebody's been a bad lizard.
And I can't lie, bro, funny as hell for that shit, bro. I'm crying. We then cut to the greatest Stan Lee cameo of all time with Spider-Man and Lizard fighting.
Speaking of goats, RIP to the damn goat, Stan Lee. Speaking of goats, oh my God. It's not the same without you here, man. You lived a long life. You created all these fictional characters, bro. Man, such a goat. Such a goat. But I gotta go ahead and I gotta do one of these, bro. This is the man right here. He's the reason why it is that I am a Marvel fan, along with my dad, of course. But man, do we miss you, bro.
In the background and all. Look at Wello, bro. He's so happy. The Lizard throws a desk at Stan, but Peter catches it, flinging it back at him, and Stan casually walks away. Peter gets thrown into a bookcase and the Lizard magically escapes back into the sewers, and that will conclude round 2 of this feud. Now let me know if y'all want to see the final fight in this movie. I plan on making that its own separate video. Let me know when y'all want to see that, because I will drop it for y'all. But yeah, that's a video, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed. You know, I had to drop another banger for y'all real quick, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for 40K subs, man. Y'all are the absolute best in the world, bro. I love y'all so much, bro. Here's a little kiss for y'all. But yeah, make sure y'all eat some water, drink some food, wash y'all ass, tell someone you love them, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.
Eat some water. Okay, all right. You know, it got me with that. It got me with that. I was just like, wait, what? At the end of the day, you know? Yeah, it's W40K. They doing your characters dirty in the MCU. Hey, listen, shh, okay? Let my guy Stan Lee rest in peace, okay? I'm sure it is that they're gonna do a comeback. It's okay though, because Dr. Doom, they got Robert Downey Jr. back. And I don't care if it doesn't make sense. I'm just happy he's back in the MCU. Because why? Because he's gonna cook. He gonna bring justice to the MCU once again. He's carried it on his back since 2008. He gonna do it again. But Brandon DTM, shout outs to you, gang. Thank you so much for the video. Shout outs to y'all in the chat. Shout outs to you at home. And I will catch y'all in the next video.